Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Spencer Strider, and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
The wide to kick the pitch. Right side. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the catch. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Stone Garrett getting ready to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Stepping in, Joey Meneses. That's in there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Bounce to third. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill in this one, Josiah Gray. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The wind of the pitch.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. A gigantic blast, and the Braves had the lead now. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's David Fletcher. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Down the line, towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. That's ripped, base hit.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Austin Riley. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. And that one fouled off.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Olsen leads off first with one away. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. In the air, right field. Garrett has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs Also helps the pitching and the defense.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves get one on the big fly. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie
Rosario goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Strider back to work. Way inside. And the right-hander deals. And that one pulled foul. The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out.
batting fifth, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. On the ground, and that's just foul. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down. Luis Garcia digs in now. And that's in there at the knees. Here's your 1. And a strike on the outside edge. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. That one fouled off. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And that is that. The Nationals leave 1. They're down 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. The pitch. And a foul ball. 0-1. Slider misses outside. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. And that's outside. And the count's full. And there's ball 4. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And there's a foul ball. d'Arnaud gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. Kicks and fires. And that one is inside ball 1.
It's a good take.
The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody out. Runner first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Jared Kelenic.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, the first offering is not close. Righty to the plate. Sliced hard but foul. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So in now is the Braves pitcher, Spencer Strider. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Puts a bunt down. Over to second for one. Over to first, safe.
No, he's safe.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. Acuna punches one foul right side. Two outs. And that one ripped into right. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So first and second with two outs. David Fletcher next up for the Braves. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food.
New inning getting started, and now Nasim Nunez.
Nasim Nunez.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
On the inside corner for a strike.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 40,
Josiah Gray will hit
Josiah
next.
Gray.
Right side. Fletcher throws to first in time.
The center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lane Thomas. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. The Nats trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 1-2.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Headed down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. Thomas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Waves at the fender for the strikeout. Nationals go quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the last of the third. Matt Olson up to the plate. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. And that's outside. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, third baseman.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nunez. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground, right side, Garcia. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. They're up 2-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. Strider back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Righty delivers. Up the middle. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. First time up, he grounded to third. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Garrett aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Set down on strikes. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The Nationals down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to first. Olsen to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And midway in the 4th, it's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back at Truist Park, bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind to the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Ground ball, left side. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The left fielder, number 24, Jared.
2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelman. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. And that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Ruiz, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Caught looking his first time up. one's in there. And that is strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's a base hit. Throws to second. They get the force for out number one.
Oh, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Riley throws to first in time.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you've got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fletcher in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Spencer Strider. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Inside, ball 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. And now the count is even. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball.
Fletcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, David Fletcher. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
People be talking, don't know what they say. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm looking you laughing, but in the future you'll be signing signatures, and I'm autographing. Hold up.
Olsen now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Two quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. The hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Patrick Corbin, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Two outs. And there's a hit. Patrick Corbin into the game.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offering is down low. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. At the belt and fires. Way outside, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lined into left center, base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now here is swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. Out to short, Nunez. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. C.J. Abrams.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
The wind of the pitch. That's
Nope.
off the mark.
Ball
1-0. The wind and the pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. (2-0). And a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Lane Thomas, the next to hit. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Stone Garrett, 1 for 2.
Garrett.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he deals. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
On the ground, right side. Fletcher fires over to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Thompson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelnick. The pitch. That one way outside, ball 1. The pitch.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns
3 balls,
out.
1 strike.
Kicks and fires.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Spencer Strider next up for the Braves.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Rainey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. So now a pinch hitter, Forrest Wall. One out, the base is empty for him. The 0-1. And that one moves his feet. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, and that's just foul. And a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Acuna at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Rips one to right. Garrett hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. And a pitch. And a good eye there. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Up the middle, Fletcher slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
the batter, the catcher, Ruiz.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. That's to third, Riley. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher. Thompson back to work. And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. On the ground to third. Vargas tosses to first. Fletcher retired.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First offering misses badly for ball one. That one ripped, but foul. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
One run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. Comes the 2-2. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 1 for 3. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. Pitch misses. And that is ball one. Harris off of first with 2 away. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Bummer. In his 7th season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Matzik is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
Nasim Nunez getting ready to hit. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul. The Braves up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Lane Thomas.
Ball 1.
And ball 1. And a pitch. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Left field. Kelman under it. Corrals it. And that is that. So the Nats leave a pair still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Rainey.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. A big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's the 0-2. Slice to right. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Arcia on at first, nobody out. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball 3.
Up and in. They're down 3-1. Outside, and that is ball 4. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Marcell Ozuna.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. His 9th homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Dylan Floro on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Ball one there.
1-1.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall and he's got it.
Now batting second baseman, J.J. Fletcher.
David Fletcher now at the plate. Out to short. Nunez zips it across. Fletcher retired.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Olsen.
Here is Matt Olson.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Hard hit right side. The throw to first, and Olsen is set down. That ends the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Ynoa.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And a pitch. Just off the inside edge. Righty delivers. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there at the knees for a strike. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first, Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. The other way, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
So they're down to their final out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. The Nets down to their final strike. And that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Right back to him on the mound. On the first, ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Well, another night, another rain. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 8 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.